believe we're up and running. Yes.
You must be hungry, kind shepherd. I'll fix you up something at once.
Thank you, sir. But I'm actually stepping out for a bit.
Oh, really? Well, then I'll get it ready for when you come back. Don't worry about the bill. It's the least I can do for the shepherd.
Really? Thank you so much. I'll be back in a little while.
Alright. Now we continue our journey.
There's almost no one out. I guess it's still pretty early in the morning. You alright?
I just felt strange all of a sudden. Like a weird pressure was crushing down on my chest.
What?
You can sense it already? What you're feeling is the malevolence all around us. Now that you've become my vessel, you can sense it. This is proof that your body has already grown accustomed to my power.
You don't say. You mean there's really that much malevolence out there, even beyond the city?
Indeed, and this is only a taste. As people start to crowd the streets, you'll feel it even more. Come this way.
Lila, why do you walk so slow? Okay. She walks super slow. She made it up there real quick. But whatever. Should we end the festival cleanup? Back to business as usual. Can't stay in festival mode forever. God, I wish. Right, can't open that yet.
Oh man, what a gorgeous lake!
It truly is. But amidst the spectacular scenery, the town of Ladylake is being corrupted by malevolence.
Yeah, now that I can sense it, I can feel the corruption everywhere. We can't let this go on.
It isn't just happening here in Ladylake either. It's eating away at the entire world. The scenery may be splendid, but you can feel that this place lacks the blessing of the Seraphim, can you not?
Yeah. In Elysia, I could always feel Gramps' blessing. But here, nothing.
But Lila, this little walk of yours isn't just to reconfirm the situation in Ladylake with us, is it?
You've got something to tell us.
Yes, I touched on it before, but now I must clarify to you. The true purpose of the Shepherd. The Shepherds can quell the Hellions, beings who bring chaos to humans and Seraphim alike, with the power of purification. That is the power of the Shepherd. However, that in and of itself is not the Shepherd's duty. What the Shepherd must quell is the source of all malevolence, the being who gives rise to the Hellions. The Lord of Calamity.
The Lord of Calamity?
Yes. This figure has been known by this name for countless centuries. Whenever Hellions run rampant, this figure is always there. A Lord of Calamity, who begets Hellions with the overwhelming amount of malevolence he possesses. Given enough time, a Lord of Calamity can even permanently alter the world itself. Such is the calamity he brings.
Wait. If I remember correctly, the Celestial Record said that a shepherd hasn't appeared for the last 200 years.
And 200 years ago, there are records that the world was overcome by an unprecedented calamity. Could there be a connection?
I understand. So, the Lord of Calamity is the source of all the malevolence, and it's the duty of the shepherd to find and put a stop to him.
That's all well and good, but where is this guy?
For now, it is enough so long as you understand the duty of the shepherd.
Huh?
The answers you seek are those you must discover for yourself, Saray. Answers of your own that you will not regret. Stay true to yourself. Forget not your duty, but be not a slave to it either.
Answers of my own.
And to that end, Saray, I know you want to ask about the effects the Lord of Calamity has on this world, and how Earth Dwellers and Seraphim go about their lives, but I want you to discern these for yourself.
It's true that I'm completely clueless when it comes to just about everything in the world.
I want you to travel the world and discover all sorts of things. Only then can you take the answers you have found for yourself and make a stand against the Lord of Calamity.
It's not that tricky a concept. Pretty much boils down to, hey Saray, let's take a trip around the world.
Yes.
Got it. Anyhow, can we start by investigating some food? Talk about Calamity. I'm gonna pass out.
Shall we head back to the inn? I don't want to have to carry our shepherd around.
Sure.
That'd be a little weird seeing a floating body. Go and pick up some chamomile.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Seraphic Arts. Casting Seraphic Arts leaves you vulnerable to counterattack your enemy's hidden art, which needs charging, will not stagger you, and will also have the casting speed of your Seraphic Art. Thus, if you spot an enemy casting a hidden art by instantly starting the casting Seraphic Art, you can withstand attacks you couldn't normally defend against. In other words, don't get caught, sans serif. I also can't open that box. Lame. Yeah, sans serif, you know.
You know, I've always wanted to travel the world, but I never imagined it'd be so important. It's kind of weird, but I can't say I'm not excited.
I think it's safe to say you're probably the most, sheltered shepherd in history.
You really think so? Hey, Lila, what kind of people were the other shepherds?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I missed what you said.
So, what were the other shepherds like?
I missed what you said.
Lila?
Yes.
Hiding something?
Oh my, isn't this lovely weather?
Looks like she doesn't want to talk.
Can I ask why you won't answer?
I have forged an oath with myself. So long as I uphold that oath, I may wield certain extraordinary powers. However, the terms of the oath also prohibit things.
So wait, does that mean there are certain things you can't discuss?
By powers, I assume you mean the power of purification?
Oh wow, look at the pretty butterfly.
You're kind of bad at this, aren't you?
Does it really matter? We're traveling the world to find these answers anyway, after all.
So we need to go investigate each land's shepherd myths?
Yes, yes, yes! That's 1000% correct!
Can other seraphim besides you wield the power of purification?
We should get back before Saray collapses from hunger and we have to sneak his body through the back alleys. We'd better get going. Chop chop, no time to waste. The food is probably ice cold by now.
Let's get going.
I didn't look at what support talents Lila has. Snack preparation and health maintenance. Pop that on as well. Snack preparation. Characters will prepare snacks for the party at regular intervals. Snacks have the following characteristics: can only be used outside of battle. Stacks restore HP for all party members. The extra effects on the next battle only. And initial SC recovered by a small amount. Some snacks are prepared more easily by some characters than others. Yeah. Turn that on. Treasure detection! With this talent, you can detect treasure chests and herbs in the vicinity. Set it on multiple characters to increase the size of the detection field. It's going to keep point of interest detection on him.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Water wheel. Da, 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 da.
Welcome back, kind shepherd. Your meal is waiting for you.
Thanks a bunch. All right, let's eat. Phew, that was good. It really hit the spot.
You ate like a champ.
It was delicious. You sure you don't want me to pay for it?
Of course I am.
Thanks so much, sir.
Oh, I have something for you. A gift arrived from Lady Alicia.
Ooh.
Huh? What could it be? Huh. It's a letter. My sword. Bags and clothes?
Kinky.
Ah, perfect timing. Go get changed. You kind of smell.
All right, then.
No one wants a stinky shepherd.
Oh my!
Not bad.
How about it?
It looks fantastic on you, Lord Shepherd.
It really does. So dashing.
Oh, man. I want one.
It's the garb of the shepherd handed down from tradition in Ladylake. You wear it well.
So you can put lipstick on a pig.
Just admit it, Mikleo. You're jealous.
Yeah, you wish. So what's the letter all about?
Well, let's see.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Dear Saray,
He does rag
I
on
was
him a lot.
surprised that you fainted so suddenly. I hope your rest at the inn was rejuvenating.
When I learned that you can communicate with Seraphim, beings of divine nature who cannot be seen by ordinary people. When I saw you draw the sacred blade from the Lady of the Lake and quell the riot at the festival before my eyes. My heart leapt with joy, the likes of which I've never known. The only thing I can think of to tell you is a sincere, heartfelt thanks. I hope you do not find this strange. Though I do think that my true feelings do not come across well in a letter. I know that, as the shepherd, you are soon to embark on a journey to save the world. But once you are awake, I would like you to come and visit me at my home. P.S. Did you have a chance to try on the clothes I got for you? They're modeled after the traditional garb of the legendary shepherd. I hope they are to your liking.
My, what a kind-hearted young woman.
Yeah, seriously. I should be the one who's thanking her.
I think she has the hots
Have
for
you been
Saray.
person, then?
Good idea. Let's move.
Come back and see us again, kind shepherd.
You bet I will.
Okay. Get out of my inn. Alright.
Man, these clothes offer more mobility than I thought.
They look purely ceremonial at first glance, but it turns out they're practical.
Quite so. Perfect for the journey we're about to undertake.
Ooh, still his measurements, you say? Before we go talk to Alicia, I'm going to explore around this area of the town because I didn't last time. I was too busy going after Foxy Loxy. So it sounds like Grifflet Bridge has collapsed. Somebody can go over to Marlin for the time being. Oh no! Do do do. Hello? Now can do the palace with express permission. Bartlow's orders. Now kindly retrace your steps. Okay, goodbye. Perfectly, that's the only issue. I mean, the economic downturn hits everyone hard, but I hate to see a person into the streets.
Ah, the shepherd. Have you need of Lord Alicia? She's on the terrace as we speak.
Thanks, I'll see if I can find her.
They're just so trusting of him now, like, yep, you're here to see her? Okay, have fun. But what if I'm here to kill her? You can't open it. Hi, Alicia.
Saray, you came.
Alicia,
The shepherd's garb looks wonderful on you.
thanks.
Some fine lipstick on that pig.
Yes, Mick Leo, we all know your opinion.
What? Pigs are nice.
I take it there's a seraph present with you?
If I told you there was, would you believe me?
To be honest, up until the events that took place at the Sacred Blade Festival this year, I wouldn't have. But even from the moment we met, I could tell, how can I put it? There was something different about you.
Well, she's right, you know.
Right here is a seraph. His name is Mick Leo.
Please, find it in your grace to forgive my rudeness up until now, Seraph Mick Leo.
Rudeness? You've never struck me as rude.
He says you've never done anything to offend him. And this here is Lila. She's the one everyone calls the Lady of the Lake.
I truly believe in my heart that you were meant to become the shepherd. Whereas I mean all of us here in the city, can be standing right next to Seraphim and still not know.
That's not quite true.
She can't hear you.
Saray, try taking Alicia's hand in your own.
Oh, it's this scene. Oh, this scene is so good.
Sure. Alicia, give me your hand. Like this?
Testing, testing. Check 1, check 2. Can you hear me? Hello?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay then. Saray, try closing your eyes. Testing, testing. Alicia, can you hear me now?
Still no good.
This time, close your eyes and also hold your breath. Alicia?
I can hear it, another woman's voice.
Really?
Alicia, we Seraphim are able to see right into the very hearts of humans. Remember to show
Get away,
gratitude
IO
to all
uninstaller.
things. It is in exchange for this gratitude that we offer our blessing. No matter the circumstances, never neglect the Seraphim, or your heart shall turn to malevolence, and this in turn shall bring calamity.
Fear not, Alicia. We have indeed seen your gratitude for ourselves.
Saray, one more time.
Isn't there a better way to do this?
I'm afraid this is the only method we have for now. Once you've grown more accustomed to my power and have amassed more experience as both a vessel and a shepherd, I believe such a strict sensory block will not be required.
So, does that mean once I do grow stronger as a shepherd, everyone will be able to hear the Seraphim?
As for Alicia, she already possessed a natural resonance from birth, though nowhere near as much as you, Saray.
Bang, crash, boom.
I see. Looks like it's not that simple.
Regardless, I was able to have a conversation with her. I now have no doubts that the Seraphim do indeed live among us. And that alone.
Gets you excited?
Yes!
The legends are no mere fairy tales. Okay!
Oh yes, a roof.
Alicia, we're going to stay in town for a while yet. Let me know if you need anything. Take care!
I will. You too.
Saray?
Looks like our explorer's all fired up. Relax, those ruins aren't going anywhere.
What? How did you know what I was thinking about, Nickleo?
Didn't I tell you I wasn't gonna let you go off by yourself? So what's the plan?
Let's have another look around town. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Okay.
Someone in the hallway slamming doors. Heckin' rude. So now I believe we have basically free reign of the city. Da, da. Rose. Oh yeah, I heard about you. If we were to take that pipe from you for just 1,000 gold, we look like we have some serious credibility issues and we don't want that. We prepared a pretty hefty summon edition for you in their box. Take it with you. A 10-gallon hat. It's not quite as swanky as that pipe of yours, but it's not. It's got a vintage look I'm sure you'll dig. Hope you'll do business with us again. Cool. I got a hat! Also, his regular clothes and his shepherd's clothes. But I also have 10-gallon hat. And it's like the best thing you can do in this game. It's so stupid. I don't know why you can do this. But hello, yes, M hat. Okay, let's go. Woo!
It looks like all the hype from the festival settled down.
But now everyone's talking about the shepherd.
It's so good. There's a 10-gallon hat. Oh, there's so many good hats in this game that you can do this with.
Now I've grasped this areas quite well.
A Tweedles.
There's someone suspicious afoot.
Is it a turtle, Hellion?
The hell's you mean, Turtles, Hellion? I'm just a Turtles.
Turtles? So wait a minute. Are they Seraphim?
Turtles are turtles. Can't you tell from looking at us?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, brave new world that has such turtles in it.
Ain't yous ever seen a turtles before?
No.
What are you, some bumpkins?
Well,
Lucky for yous guys, we turtles are a forgiving bunch.
Well, thank you.
You guys sure are kind.
Of course! The big-heartedness of the turtles is proportional to the size of our shells.
And what were you doing here?
I'm making maps for our purposes.
Oh, maps!
Come to think of it, we don't have any decent maps. The one in the Celestial Record is quite old.
Yous guys sure are reckless. Say, can I sell you some of my maps? They're chock full of useful informations.
Thanks. It's a big help.
Thank yous. I'm darn pleased that you bought my maps.
you bought a map of adventure from the turtles. These maps will add more geographical information to your world map. Since they're written from a turtle's point of view, there may be some discrepancies, but you should be able to roughly locate new places you haven't visited yet. If you're ever lost, track down our turtles in the nearest town and try purchasing their map. He didn't respond when the roll call was taken. You don't think he's still down there in the waterway, do you?
An underground waterway. Sounds worth looking into.
So one of them hasn't returned yet. Wonder if he's okay.
I'll take off the hat in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm worried about anyone who isn't coming back.
Saray,
Watching the hat turn is so good. I sent a picture of Saray wearing the hat to my friend, and I was like, "You're missing out on some top quality streaming content right now."
can't you?
I can. There's definitely strong malevolence coming from the center of town.
I must say, your ability is indeed impeccable. It looks like you're acclimating to your power already, far faster than I'd even imagined.
His reaction was just, "What the goddamn hell?"
The day when you will come into the true power of the shepherd is not far off.
What kind of power is that?
Oh, sorry about that. You were saying?
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Yep. Good thing the armor shop had both the ceremonial sword and staff. Also, there's something I kinda wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I know. You want to ask if this staff looks like it's floating in midair to humans. Is that it?
How do you know?
One look in your eyes says it all. Even if it's an item that humans can see, when Seraphim infuse mana into it, it will become unrecognizable by humans. The opposite is true as well. Anything made by a Seraph can be recognized by humans if mana gets infused in that item. Although, it's kind of a rare ability.
So Gramps' pipe is like that.
Quite perceptive of you.
In fact, Gramps told you everything you just told me, didn't he?
That's also quite perceptive of you.
But did he say anything about my giant glorious hat? I'm going to assume probably not. I also did not check the armor store. I should probably go back and check out the equipment store and see if they have anything better than what I have on. I'll be back in a second, waterway. This way. There's the armor store. Hey, you. Sell me stuff. Weaponsmith. Weaponsmiths are shops where you can purchase things such as recovered items and equipable items for use in battle and sell any unwanted items. A weaponsmith's rank goes up depending on the amount of gold exchanged for purchasing or selling items, which can result in the weaponsmith stocking more powerful equipment. Let's see. That is a better sword than what I have on. So now rates recovery when using Peachy. I'm gonna give him that one. Circlet. Let me give him that one. I'll give that to Saray. And then it's going to equip. I don't have money! Damn it! I have anything I can sell, and I'm not selling those. Dang it. Can I type phone? I'm taking the hat off now. And Saray can have his actual hair back. Okay, now we can continue. Oh no!
It's a Hellion! Get back!
No way. I'm helping too.
I told you, Lila and I have this. Get back! Would the person inside be okay if we hit them?
Slimes can soften physical attacks with their bodies.
Does that mean it's harder to defeat them?
No, I just meant that the person inside should be fine.
Well, there's some good news.
This is my path!
Ready?
Now then!
No scared! It's over!
Here goes! This is my path! Now then!
Ready? No escape! It's over! Get on!
Let's not Vincent Bridge!
Ready?
Now then!
Sir, can you, like, not?
Ready?
Let's fight! Bring some fury!
Yeah! Get on! Get on! Strike!
Vincent! This is my path!
Get on! It's over!
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up.
Did it. 3 types of arts. Like many of us, martial, hidden, and seraphic arts are all caught in a web of antagonistic relationships. Martial arts interrupt seraphic art casting. During hidden arts, you're immune from being staggered by martial arts, and while casting seraphic arts, you're immune from being staggered by hidden arts. Thus, if an enemy only uses one type of art, you have an opportunity to pound them with the superior type. That's rock, paper, scissors.
Thank you for rescuing me. What on earth happened?
He wouldn't believe you even if you told him.
You were drowning.
I was? Thank goodness you showed up then. I should head back and lie down for a bit. I'm fine, I promise. I can get back by myself.
All right then. Now we can romp around the ruins without that weighing on our minds. Mikleo?
From now on, I'm fighting too.
But you don't have the power of purification.
So what are you asking me to do? Stand around behind you and twiddle my thumbs? I didn't come along just to be a liability for you.
Mikleo.
Lila, is there any way I could use the power of purification as well?
There is one way. You could become a sublord and place your power alongside mine. And like me, you would need to dwell inside Saray, my vessel.
I'll do it.
No, hold on now. You need to think about this first.
I need to think about this? I don't recall a whole lot of thinking when you decided to become a shepherd.
That was completely different. Is purifying Hellions your life dream? I doubt it.
I am a seraph. Hellions are my natural enemy. Is it so strange that I should want to eliminate them?
I don't know. Do frogs try to eliminate snakes?
Am I a frog to you?
Why are you getting so hysterical? Listen to me, Mikleo.
I'm not getting hysterical.
Mikleo.
Your liability will be waiting back at the end.
Saray, we should go after him.
He said he's going back. Let him have his way.
I see. This is youth, brotherhood between men. But even so, you should know what you did was cruel. Surely you understand how Mikleo feels, don't you? I've decided.
Huh? About what?
Moving on ahead. Yes, this is a fine idea.
I don't even get what you're talking about.
Well, the ruins won't explore themselves, though that would be grand.
What it though? Now I can open copper treasure chests. I don't know why it lets me come over here. There's nothing over here. Hello.
Saray, I'm ready. Such signs are commonly seen around this area. They aren't very strong, but watch out for their spewing attacks.
I will, don't worry.
Indeed, that's the end of it.
Seraphic Arts. Characters use Seraphic Arts. X use attacks with greater power and reset martial or hidden arts at the cost of longer casting times. By continuing to hold down X beyond the necessary casting time, you can keep it charged while you use L to switch targets before unleashing it at will. I'm going to have to get used to controlling multiple characters in this game because there are things that happen later that I'm going to need to know how to fight as multiple people.
Can you figure out how to open it?
A door with no keyhole, marked with the crest of the Kingdom of Highland. This is no door. Is it? It's a seal!
A seal, is it?
When authorities find relics or artifacts that are politically inconvenient for the current regime, they tend to brand them forbidden and seal them away from prying eyes. And if the seal was placed there by the royal family, that would suggest the key is connected to them as well. Huh? What's up?
You certainly are quite the budding archaeologist.
Yeah, ever since childhood, exploring ruins was pretty much the only hobby Mikleo and I ever had. That Mikleo, if I ever discovered anything, he'd run out the next day and discover something else.
And?
Oh, that's about it.
Can you unlock the seal?
Oh, right. I think I'll examine the door a bit more. What could this be? Just need the key now.
I wonder if it's the royal knife that Alicia forgot.
Yes.
Well, it certainly is a unique key. It looks just like a knife.
That's because it is.
Oh,
I don't
hello.
think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Difficulty settings. Difficulty normal. This is the standard difficulty setting. It assumes that the player is familiar with getting strength through equipment fusion, and as well as the rest of the game systems. While it's not overly tough, it may still prove a challenge if you haven't done much exploration or equipment enhancement. Continue to improve your abilities and take on side quests as you get more adept.
Let's do this!
There are some that grow larger when they become hellions.
But it's way bigger than the ones we've seen.
Let's get him!
How's this? The ruins are calling me.
Are they? Health maintenance talent. With this talent, you can recover HP over time while walking around. Use this to cover health in newly discovered areas with strong enemies. It will also warn you after you finish a battle with low health, so this talent is useful if you're nervous about your chances in battle. It's basically telling me to turn that on for... Oh, I didn't want to turn that on. Oh, bummer. So now as I walk around, we'll get more HP back. Which is always nice. Turtles. Tortoise says Toiduses. Welcome to the Dark Turtles Emporium. We'll take any and every orders, any times for many ones. It'll earn us some coins. That's the kinds of high-rolling gamblers we are here at the Dark Turtles Emporium. What you got? You have a tiara. Don't have enough. Eh. I still don't have enough. I'll just sell her default tiara then. Nope. There we go. I don't need her physical attack to go up. Okay, the Zesteria is still doing fine. Wow! Oh, okay. Amber paper. Okay, let's see.
Whoa! Check it out! That sword is ginormous!
This is an altar to the sacred blade. It was constructed in the era of Asgard.
Lila, do you know about this? Lila?
Okay, bye.
This is where I formed the pact with the previous shepherd.
Really? But then, why couldn't you tell us before?
You and Mikleo looked like you were both having so much fun. I didn't want to go and sour your explorer spirit by spoiling the end. And on top of that, I kept silent for your sake.
For my sake?
I want you to understand, you must not feel obligated to bear the world's burden on your shoulders alone.
Huh?
So, how does it feel having reached these ruins? You don't feel as excited as you imagined you might be, right? By any chance, do you know why this is?
Well...
You do not wish for your friends to share the burden of your duty. Is that correct?
I guess I'm really that transparent, aren't I?
This is a problem that always arises between the Shepherd and their Seraphim friends, no matter the era. Saray, you must understand how Mikleo feels, do you not?
Yeah.
Very well. There is nothing left for me to tell you.
Thank you, Lila.
And now, allow me to show you the real reason I brought you all the way here. I want to bestow this onto you.
My sleeve.
A jewel?
They are called iris gems in the world of humans. But they are originally known as the Earthen Historia.
Iris gems. Earthen Historia.
So, can you see anything?
Huh? Like what?
The object you are holding allows those with resonance, that is, the ability to sense seraphim, to see the memories that are contained within. They should serve you well as guideposts in your search for the Lord of Calamity.
But I can't see anything.
You can't? That certainly is odd. Saray?
Let's head back. There's nothing more we can find out.
But...
Hey, we can come back anytime we need to.
Indeed. And with Mikleo, of course.
Altar of the Sacred Blade.
The Altar of the Sacred Blade. So this is where shepherds in the past made their pacts.
Yes, though this occurred long, long ago.
Is the symbol of the shepherd a sword?
No. Why do you think so?
I saw a mural once depicting the ancient hero raising up a sword in the ruins in Elysia. And heck, you were lurking in the sword this whole time, waiting for the shepherd.
Well, not all shepherds wielded a sword in battle. The shepherd's sword is like a manifestation of the people's hopes to cut through calamity and malevolence and open a path to a brighter future.
A symbol of hope. And this sword...
Your sword does look a bit strange.
It's probably a ceremonial sword. I found it in the ruins.
So that's why there isn't a blade.
It's just for self-defense. It's useful for, like, training with Mikleo.
I see. A sword that does not cause unnecessary pain.
Though I don't know how easy it'll be to cut a path to the future with this.
Saray, this sword is merely a representation. What you do with it, what you slay with it, to understand the truth behind it all, is the key.
Got it. I'll search for the answer.
Yeah. Okay, I could go that way. Or I could go this way.
So then, is this sealed as well? From the inside?
This is an altar created in order to bring forth shepherds. It does not open unless one can wield the flames of purification.
Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean anyone who failed to become a shepherd could never get out of here?
Indeed, it is a relic of a much crueler era.
I see.
You have already been bound to me and are quickly becoming accustomed to my power. I expect you should be able to wield the flames of purification by now.
So, all I have to do then is light this torch?
Yes, but be wary. Those who could not become shepherds may have perished here, but their emotions linger on. This malevolence hangs here like a miasma.
Meaning that Hellions are lurking about, right?
Exactly. Proceed with caution.
Okay.
Silver Flame. Press up on the D-pad to cast Silver Flame in the direction you are facing. Its uses include lighting torch-like objects, as well as removing impure obstacles. Also, by striking enemies weak against fire, you can begin the battle with a advantage. Blaze it.
Counting on you, Lila! Yeah! Ready? Not yet! Not yet! Yeah! Ready? Hang on, everyone! It's over!
You're all so strong.
It's just the two of you. Saray's battle talents. Saray is an orthodox sword-wielding fighter. His circle arts are quick, the key to success lies in the stat-boosting effects. His X arts are slower, but enemy martial arts won't stagger him when he uses them, so full frontal attacks are possible. Our fine shepherd wields a wide variety of elements, so it's hitting to confirm the enemy's weakness by holding down R1 before charging and then exploiting it mercilessly. Ooh, an amber tiara. So I didn't even need to buy one. Geyser and blued. Cover damage received was 8. Covering upon successful stun. Oh my god! Or I could give her. Our defense was 4%. I think she'll be fine. I'm sure Lila will be fine. Right? It's a lot of slimes.
Focus, guys.
Ow. Ow! Not bad.
You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either.
Points of interest detection. Yeah, we already know about that. We've been using it. It just lets us know when things are nearby that we can interact with. Ooh, soft serve ice cream. In a chest underground in a 200-year-old ruin. Yeah!
Believe it. There's so many of them.
I have no idea. Do you feel any different? A new power manifesting, or a new sort of strength welling up inside you? Do you feel like that at all?
Huh? I don't feel any different.
So it really hasn't happened yet.
There's too many. Is there any end to this?
Saray, we have to break on through.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Forward surge! Get on!
Bird is the word indeed, Lila.
Give your all to defense. We can still pull through.
Ready? How's this? Get on! No escape! It's over! Get on! No escape! How's this?
Radiant Beam!
No escape! It's over!
Crimson Ring! Security! You can use it now!
What are you talking about?
It is time you knew the true power of the Shepherd.
What?
I bear my true name.
This is...
Recite that name. Harness the power that flows from it and let it become your armor. That is the true power of the Shepherd.
All right, I'll give it a try. Deathless Mioma!
I'm a magical girl!
This is Armatization.
Wow! I can feel such incredible power! All right, time to finish this! Burn! Burn away!
Watch out!
Vermilion Crescent! Burning Charge! Predatory Flame! Breakthrough! Burning Charge! Predatory Flame! Too easy.
That was wonderfully done, Saray. Armatization itself is proof of one's status as a shepherd. It means you have mastered its power.
Still, that was way too close for comfort. Gaining that new power right at the last second there.
I'll say, I must admit even I was worried. But in the end, you did an absolutely marvelous job.
Ah, shucks. Come on, you're embarrassing me.
By the way, Since the Hellions are safely defeated, what do you say you go ahead and remove the armatization?
How do I do that?
Huh?
I can't get it off.
What? Is that what's supposed to happen?
That's what I want to know.
So, you can't read the Earth in Zesteria. You were able to unleash the power of armatization with amazing speed, and yet now you can't turn it off. Saray, you're just a total mess. The Shepherd's a mess, I guess.
Come on, Lila. Oh, there it goes.
I suppose once the Armatus has been invoked, you'll just have to wait until it dissolves. I'm sure in due time you'll be able to use it at will.
If you say so.
Arts and armatization. On each character's art screen, you can switch between different types of arts with the L2 and R2. You can view a list of circle hidden arts and change settings for X seraphic arts here. Aside from these, you can also view other arts in battle, such as Banish Splash and Rejuvenation. Scenario skills. As the story progresses, scenario skills are added to the titles that characters possess. You can check them by selecting titles on the equipment screen. So right now, this one has attack +4, SC reduction during combo +1, and stun rate +10% for 3 seconds at battle start. A sword dancer. The Mystic Sword, Shepherd, and Lad of Separation. Prime Lord Firecaster, Fire Master, and Paper Wielder. Paper.
Let's begin the purification.
Be gone! Strike!
Worthy opponent. Pick up!
Ready?
I'm here.
Strike! Right!
A worthy opponent. Radiant
The ruins are calling me.
Blast Gauge represents your a latent power that you can push beyond your limits. You can usually store up to 3 Blast Gauge, unleashing it with R2 once you've set one of the various battle actions. Blast settings will be added to the strategy menu once you've unlocked the Blast Gauge and armatization. The lower the gauge, the faster it recovers, so there's no reason not to go nuts. Blast away! Maybe I will. Armatization. The main characters are armatization. Circle for hidden arts, square for seraphic arts. 3-hit max combo and attacks focus on damage. Area of effect attacks from legendary weapons. Seraphic art casting time greatly reduced. Enhanced healing can block seraphic arts. R2 when idle to cast rejuvenation. Holding R2 during combos for Banish Blast. Don't forget you'll only be making half as many attacks as normal. Seraphic arts set to X also vary by the seraph. So if I look at arts, I can look at my armatization fire arts. Burning Echo. My rejuvenation is a Rhapsody, and my blast is Divine Phoenix Blade. Blood Moon. Burning Crescent. Burning Shards. Purgatory of Flame. As we level up, these will fill up. Hello.
Counting on you, Lila. Yeah.
bats can see things even in the dark.
You mean with sonar? Man, I wish I could do that. Ready? Strike! Everyone okay?
Weaknesses and resistances. Enemies will variously have weaknesses and resistances to the 5 elements: non-elemental, fire, earth, water, and wind. The most obvious consequences are that you'll do more damage and use SSC if the enemy is weak to the attack, while you do less damage and recover SC more slowly if the enemy is resistant. However, the weaknesses and resistance affects battle in other ways as well. Grab this. A Void Ring. Ooh. A Void Ring.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Weaknesses and resistances. Hitting an enemy's weakness will start a weakness combo, and the indicator power hit will be shown beneath your damage. Until the multiplier indicator disappears, all attacks from you or allies count as weakness damage, even those the enemy is normally resistant to, and the enemy's stagger time is increased. Arts that target the enemy's category count as weakness damage, regardless of the element. Handy. Blaze it. Blaze it. That's the way it wants to go, so I'm gonna go left first.
Everyone okay?
I love good battle action. Combos that mix martial hidden and straphic arts provide various effects. Reduce SC consumption based on the number of martial arts used, increase damage based on the number of hidden arts used, increase duration of enemy stagger based on the number of straphic arts used. These only take effect for once you use multiple art categories. 4. Circle, 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 square. Only the 4th attack benefits from the effects. Battle action. Auto Divinity. Oh. Chain Blast though. Turn that on. Hello? But where's the torch? Oh god, hello.
You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers.
Switching characters. In battle, open the menu with triangle and press options to switch control to the next character to the right. If you like to change your default battle character, you can do so on the top menu outside of battle. That's all pretty easy. Yeah, so how's your day going? Oh, here's the thing. It seems there might be some battle actions you can only get from raising the battle difficulty. Okay. Some sage. And we are free.
Phew! Finally.
So, what are your plans now?
I doubt he's at the inn.
Oh, Mikleo? But he said he would wait for us back at the inn when he left.
So, the ruins below spread out all over the place, right? If that's the case, I'll bet Mikleo went off to search for another entrance. One that's not this one.
Huh? You mean Mikleo went into the ruins alone? How dangerous, how downright reckless of him. The Hellions here are spreading like wildfire. You just saw firsthand what a force they are to be reckoned with. How can you be so calm when your friend is in peril like this?
He'll be fine. I know he's not the type to let his guard down when he's faced with real danger. And I'm sure he knows full well that he has no ability to purify the Hellions all by himself. Don't worry.
You really do have the utmost faith in him, don't you?
Well,
I mean, they've been friends for years.
I see. So Mikleo has a sort of rivalry going on with you, and thus he went alone to search for the ruins rather than return to the inn. But you're sure he wouldn't do anything dangerous by himself. So then, what are your plans now, Saray?
Man, you sure have a mean streak, you know that?
Oh, do I?
But anyways, first I have to return this to Alicia.
Oh, the knife you used to open the door.
We found this at the ruins, where I first met her. It was probably handed down by the royal family. I'm sure it's very important. Before I begin my duty as a shepherd, I feel like I should return it.
Indeed.
Lila, you had something else to tell me, right? About what it is to be the shepherd. I'd like to hear the rest of what you had to say.
It's true, I do. But first, to that same end, there are things I would like to ask Alicia as well.
Perfect. Let's head over to her manor then.
We might find Mikleo as well.
Oh, yeah. He'll probably give up and wander back anytime now.
Now that would be perfect.
Boy, I knew you had a mean streak.
Hello, random man. Oh, right. remember there being that chest up here. Amber boots.
Oh, hey! So you made it out okay? You really saved my butt back there. Thanks so much.
Oh, nah. It was nothing, really.
We owe you our thanks as well. When this guy went missing, we thought he'd just up and gone home already.
Whoa now, hang on a second. Aren't you the shepherd? That outfit fits the description in all the rumors to a T.
Well,
For real? This is the guy that pulled the sword? I figured you were something special, but this is more than I even bargained for.
Gotta thank you proper for saving me. Wanna get some grub later? To think I'd become buds with the great shepherd himself. My wife and kid are gonna scream the roof off when they hear this.
well, I don't know if...
Things must be tough, but hang in there.
We'll be cheering you on.
He'll be all right. He's the one who removed...
Great. See you soon, shepherd.
Bye, guys.
They certainly were a lively bunch.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Everyone back home in Elysia is a little more relaxed.
You spent your whole life in the village of the Seraphim, right? With no other humans around for miles.
Until I met Alicia.
I see.
Speaking of, let's go see how she's doing.
We'll do everything we can.
Hello.
But I'm afraid we cannot guarantee a recovery. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right. I very much appreciate your diligence.
And you? Do you consider yourself prepared?
Yes. I shall do everything within my power that I can.
Your distinctive personality is a point I greatly admire as your teacher, but I am aware that it also tends to drive the chancellors up the wall. Don't push yourself too hard. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Yes. Oh, Saray.
Oh, hello there. Should I come back later?
Not at all. I was just leaving.
Oh, you're...
I thank you for your help at the festival, Shepherd Saray. I am Maltran, Knight Preceptor and Advisor to the Royal Army of the Kingdom of Highland. Please do all you can to help Alicia. She could use the support of a good friend.
Yes, of course. Wow, I gotta say, she's totally got it together.
I know, right? My dream is to be as cool as her. Let's walk while we chat.
Here we go.
You were investigating the ruins, correct?
Well, yes, that's true.
A lovely chat, Alicia. Thank you. Okay, bye.
This is for you.
My knife! Did you find this at the ruins near Elysia?
Yeah, I figured it was yours.
This is an important item that's been handed down in my family for generations. I thought I'd never see it again. Thank you so much.
I do apologize, but may we get down to the matter at hand?
Lady Lila, forgive me.
Wait! Did you just...
I could hear her. I definitely heard Lila's voice.
Well, this is quite the surprise. Hello? I see. So it won't be that easy just yet.
Lila?
I'll explain things, but first, take her hand again.
Lila says she'll explain. Can you give me your hand again?
Sure.
Hello, Alicia? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
I haven't even held my breath yet.
At this point, you've grown much more accustomed to my power, to the extent that you can now do what you did before without dulling your other senses.
I don't feel any different, though.
That's good news. It means you don't have to go through all that hassle anymore to make her voice carry.
It was fun in a way, but good riddance.
All right, very well then. Shall we begin?
All right. Lila needed to talk with you about something.
With me?
I would ask that you lend us your power, so that we may find the vessels and the lords of the land.
May I ask what those might be?
To explain fully, I shall need to tell you how this world we live in is structured. In the ancient times, the Seraphim and humans worked together in order to protect their land from the malevolence.
The Seraphim and humans worked together?
If the vessel they dwelled in was pure of heart and harbored no malevolence, those Seraphim with power would become lords of the land. And through worship by the people, they gained the ability to expand the area of the blessed domain, which repels the influence of the malevolence. The sanctuaries were built to honor the lords of the land and keep the area around the sanctuary safe from malevolence. However, the sanctuary in this town has neither a lord of the land nor a vessel, let alone anyone who will properly pray to them.
Is that why there's so much bad stuff going down around here?
Yes, even if the shepherd purifies the malevolence, it will be impossible to maintain the land's protection without the blessings of the lord of the land.
I see. So you wanted to ask Alicia for help in finding a suitable vessel for the lord of the land.
And should they be found, if those of the sanctuary would properly worship them both, is that correct?
Precisely. Any ideas?
As for the sanctuary, I'm afraid almost all of the pious ones in my country have lost their sense of gratitude towards the Seraphim.
No way.
However, there is a man named Brunor who has recently ascended to the priesthood. He is a good, sincere man who gave his time to help us prepare for the festival.
Would he help?
Yes, I believe so. Time is of the essence. I'll head for the sanctuary at once.
Well, that was abrupt.
But she's not wrong either. We must hurry.
She must have left a note for Mikleo to let her know where we were going. I'm assuming that's what that says. Oh, never mind. There is no note. The note does not exist.
She's gone already. She's probably heading over to the sanctuary.
She's quite the tomboy, that Alicia.
Letters don't exist. No one has written any letters in ever. Marlon's come down with the plague. Oh no!
It looks like Father Brunor is out around town on an errand.
So it goes. Any clue as to the vessel, at least?
Let's see. Something free of malevolence. In the Gallahad Ruins north of here, there's a pure and clean waterfall. The kings of Highland traditionally bathe in its pristine holy water before their coronation ceremonies.
Water of utmost purity. That does sound like something that could be a vessel for a seraph.
Is something wrong?
Beasts have taken up residence in the ruins of late. Whatever was there was strong enough to kill all 10 soldiers who came to drive them out.
Hellions?
Likely.
If we don't hurry, then the waterfall could be corrupted by the malevolence. I take it that's not all, is it?
The malevolence is strong in Ladylake. The holy water will absorb its influence before we have a chance to enshrine and worship it. Water in particular is delicate and easily corrupted by malevolence.
No way. Is there anything we can do?
Of course there is. But in that case, we will need the cooperation of a Seraph of Water. As a Fire Seraph, I'm afraid I am wholly mismatched.
A Water Seraph, huh?
Yes.
By the way, whatever became of Mikleo? I haven't heard his voice yet.
We sorta had a fight.
It's a long story.
Anyway, to the Gallahad Ruins. There's Hellions to smack.
That's true. Let's do what we can, first and foremost.
Saray, please let me accompany you.
I would, but you don't have the power to battle Hellions.
But...
Saray, just as the Prime Lord can have sublords, so too can there be squires to the Shepherd. If Alicia becomes your squire, she can fight against the Hellions as long as she is within your domain.
My squire?
But...
this sanctuary. No, make that all of the sanctuaries in Highland. They have always been like this from the time I was born. A Highland overrun with malevolence is the only Highland I've ever known. I beg of you, Saray, please, take me as your squire, so that I may see my homeland free of malevolence.
Just like you'd always dreamed of. As you wish, Alicia. So then, how does this work?
After my incantation, give unto Alicia a true name in the ancient tongue.
Let's see. A true name for Alicia.
A new bud forms on the holy branch. Its flowers bring fruit. Its fruit begets seeds. The circle of destiny turns once more. Give life unto the will of the shepherd, and let it be proof of their bond. Thy true name as a squire shall be...
Melphisemekia!
Happy to be your squire, Saray.
Happy to have one, Alicia.
Well, spear, ribbon. I'll give her this amber garment. Keep your firing, keep your amber boots. I'm assuming we should probably wait. Oh my goodness. Entrance to Gallahad Ruins is northwest of Ladylake, along the river that runs down from the forest. Ladylake, if we head northeast over the bridge and then circle around west to the higher ground, past the village of Kielf, on the Great Morgan Falls, we ought to find it. It's close to the highest part of Lake Haven Heights, so it will be a bit of a trek. Let us be cautious. Okay. I want for claiming business is good, but it makes me uneasy. It makes me uneasy when all this fighting is going on. This is what my father would say. Son, or gives a weapon with a heavy pocket and a heavy heart too. Not wrong. Treasure. I'm assuming we're heading up there. So we're gonna have to go all the way around this way.
So the world teems with these monsters called Hellions that cannot be seen by normal humans. And it is they who are the true scourge of the Age of Chaos.
Yes. The havoc you see in the weather and people's emotions alike all stem from the influence of the Hellions.
The Lord of Calamity creates malevolence and Hellions. And the Shepherd's role is to stop him from doing that.
As is that of the Squire, correct?
I already told Saray much the same, but this is something I want you to determine for yourself. What you want to do with the world, with the humans, with the malevolence. I'd like you to make your own decisions, based on your honest and forthright heart, rather than having them imposed on you by destiny.
But is it acceptable to express myself that openly? I'm merely a squire.
A squire is not a shepherd's subordinate, but one who provides help to him. There's no need to hold back.
Yep, I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Okay, then if something is on my mind, count on me to say it.
How inspiring.
Inspiring, but Alicia, you kinda, grace me.
I'm so sorry. I was in the moment.
Alright. Let's make our way to the Gallahad Ruins. Can't wait to increase my movement speed. I feel so slow. Da, 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 da. The Ladylake looks so pretty across the water. This lake is massive.
Victory shall be mine. What on earth?
Here it comes, Alicia!
Remain calm. Just attack it like you would any other creature.
Purification complete!
During improvisation, when you are idle or otherwise not performing a combo, you can press R2 to cast Rejuvenation at the cost of 1 Blast Gauge. It takes only about 1 second to cast and results in exceptional healing, making it useful for emergencies and non-emergencies alike. Improvisation can benefit everyone, not just you and your partner. So I believe it targets the person with the lowest HP. No, I want to go here and open the treasure chest. It looks like it's going to fall off the cliff. Sunglasses.
I finished preparing the gel.
Thank you.
Very well. How about you?
Forward surge! Release magic! Breakthrough! Burning charge! Release my...
That's not what I wanted to do.
I'll strike you down! Burn! Burn away! Sweet dreams! Sweet dreams!
It's over.
Burn!
This is a Hellion.
You okay?
Sorry. I'm fine.
Banish Blast. During repetition, hold down the R2 in the middle of a combo to unleash a Banish Blast at the cost of 1 Blast Gauge. Why can I not talk today? Performance varies by the Seraph, and because it requires charging, it can be risky, but you can combo off of it. Side effects from any arts following a Banish Blast are 2 times as likely to occur. The lower the enemy's HP, the higher the damage. Its potency increases as your opponent's HP decreases. Oh. Oh. This little village isn't looking too good. We're just gonna go. Okay, they don't say anything about the village. Okay. Sneak.
The ruins are calling me.
We're not even in ruins. Nerd preparation was what Alicia had done when she made the gel. As we travel around, a timer goes off, and she'll just make random healing items. Amber boots. We got some little booties. Okay.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Elements and status. There are 5 skills per group, arranged in the following correlations. Attack, non-elemental paralysis, art attack, fire, burn, defense, earth, slow, art defense, water, poison, focus, earth, fatigue. So for instance, a water-based seraphic art will have a poison status effect potential. I don't trust that dog. Okay. You touch it. It doesn't feel like anything you need to worry about right now. I will take your word for it.
Ready, everyone?
I think that's a new game plus stone.
You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either.
Effect potential. All attack types have the same kind of effect potential, making it possible to stun enemies, enhance your own stats, weaken enemy stats, inflict ailments on enemies, and steal HP, and possibly other. Possibly other benefits. Why am I yawning so much? Let's see. I believe. Okay, we're not going to Aerodite Forest. Just going straight. I also think we can get to no, we can't even get to Aerodite Forest right now because that rock is in the way. Before I go in, is there any treasure? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go right first. Going on an exploring trip.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Targeting. Targeting shows you various information. Enemy's exact HP, category, weaknesses, increased damage, resistances, have to greatly reduce damage, stat boosts, inflicted ailments. If the enemy is successfully defending against your attack, use this to check whether you're accidentally using one they're resistant to.
I am ready.
It's a leech. Why does it look like that?
Guess we can't hit them by flailing our weapons.
I don't like them. They have weird little teepees.
Saray, your right side was wide open.
Really? I need more practice.
It's not preparation. Mango sorbet. What is with people leaving food in these chests?
Is that a monolith?
Weaknesses and resistance. Weakness combos during armorization differ from those in normal states. Regardless of the number of chained hits, the damage multiplier will continue until the damage gauge under the total damage runs out. Also, damage increases each time a different art of the same element is used. Thus, armorizing with weaknesses in mind, plus a using a variety of arts, will lead to devastating levels of damage potential. Yep.
Weapons ready! Forward surge! How's this? Ready? How's this? Not yet! Be gone! Strike! It's over! Be gone!
My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear.
Oh, the battle action. Elements and status. Some martial arts have a chance of boosting your stats just by using them. Which stats are tend to be determined by the target's art element. For instance, the art Tiger Blade, being non-elemental, will raise your attack. It's good to study the relationship between enemies, elements, and stats. Cannot read or talk. My brain gets ahead of itself, and I trip over words. Life bottle. Thank you for the apple gel.
A bow. It looks like it's just ceremonial.
This bow is a divine artifact.
A what? Oh, right. Hold on. So if this bow is a divine artifact, what does that mean?
A divine artifact determines the form the Armatus will take. Essentially, it serves as a model for the Armatus.
A model for the Armatus?
Oh yeah, like Lila's sacred blade.
The sacred blade of Ladylake is also a divine artifact.
Huh, and that's why your Armatus is a sword. Hey, does this mean that I can use your sacred blade to armatize with other seraphim as well?
Well, that depends on the circumstances. First, as I mentioned earlier, just as I am the Prime Lord of you, the Shepherd, they would have to become my sublord in turn.
What exactly is a sublord?
Put simply, it is the title for one who assists Saray while working under the influence of my power. Consider the elemental property of the divine artifact. Each seraph has their own unique element that falls under their control. Mine, for instance, is fire.
So if the divine artifacts all have their own elements, does that mean a seraph can't armatize with it if their element is different?
Indeed it does. It would appear this bow's element is water, and Mikleo is a water seraph.
Let's go.
Huh?
Saray does not wish to make Mikleo his sublord.
Why not? It's no different than when I was made a squire.
But you called on the Shepherd's power in order to achieve your dream. Isn't that right? Mikleo is different.
Mikleo just wants to help you. Ya boob. We're gonna go to the right first.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Quick step. Using square and L to quick step backwards allows you to evade sideways attacks. Just as when you dodge top-down attacks with a side step, this also counts as a quick evade. If an enemy attack looks diagonal, in most cases it can be dodged with a back step.
Victory shall be mine.
Ready? Strike! Not yet! Ready? No escape! Come on, everyone! Not yet! Strike! Ready? Hang on, everyone! It's over!
Let us not be full of ourselves and continue.
But Lila. I've not learned any new ones. But I have learned Tiger Blade. That's right, I got a new one of these. Ah, character change.
Weapons ready! Be gone! How's this? Sweet dreams!
Wonderful!
Ready? No escape! Alright!
Well done.
It's alright! Ready?
Indeed, that's the end of it.
Grade is awarded for after each battle. You'll get more grade if your fighting style is particularly flashy. In areas where the Lord of the Land is unlocked, earning grade will increase the blessing level, eventually awarding you with further boons. I like boons. I should have gone left first. We're gonna go back and go the other way. Because this was the right way to go. Get it? The right way to go. I'll go. Boop. See you up there. Thinks I can't see him up on the ceiling there, the sneaky little bastard. Sneaky. Back.
I am your opponent, Hellion.
Ready?
Ready?
Everyone! Get it done! Get on! Alright! Sweet dreams!
Wonderful. It's over.
Ready? Hang on, everyone! How's this? Looks like we win!
Sure. Oh, hello. Damn it. Yeah, I'll fight you in a second. Yeah, we're garment. And an earth ring.
Ready, everyone?
Radiant Queen.
Sweet dreams! Hang on, everyone! Strike! Hang on, everyone! Hang on, everyone! Strike!
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up!
Yeah. Let's see. How's our title doing? Proficiency 4. Nice. As we master our titles, we're going to want to switch anyway, so might as well master them as fast as we can.
Be on your guard.
Ready? Strike! Sweet dreams! Be gone! Strike! Alright!
May your soul.
Be gone! Strike! Sweet dreams! Everyone okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Right. Back we go. What level are we? Level 9.
Surely this
Hello,
is
Snake.
safe.
Ready?
Ready?
No escape! Right! Ready? No escape!
Saray, your right side was wide open.
Really?
I get used to seeing the your right side was wide open. Dun dun dun. Leech on the ceiling. Apple gel. Oh.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah! Ready? No escape! How's this? Hang on, everyone! No escape! Hang on, everyone! All right! Ready? No escape! It's over! You were quite strong.
Oh, no, that was the wrong way. I went backwards. Okay. Up, boop. Gonna keep going this way. Aha! Saffron. Oh, no, I meant to save. Whoop.
Careful!
Yes. What? Where?
Above!
I can see it.
Don't. It's poisonous.
Stop! Lila, get back!
Okay.
Fecmus Mioma! Break through!
Burning
charge! Pillars of flame! Burning charge! Pillars of flame! Come forth! Vermilion presence! Burning charge! Pillars of flame! I'll strike you down! Burn! Burning charge! Pillars of flame! Burn! Burn away! Predatory flame! Vermilion presence! Burning charge! Burn away! Pillars of flame! Burn! Let's get him! Oh no! The Armatus' attacks aren't working on them!
They're resistant to...
I killed them though. Oh, there's more.
There's still so many of them.
Dang! Twin blow! Miclio! You couldn't have timed that better.
Lila, let me become your sublord.
Are you sure about this?
Wait, hold on now!
You're right. I am stubborn as a rock.
Huh?
I admit it. I'm hellbent on becoming a sublord. But there's something important that you don't understand.
I do understand. I just didn't want you to get involved.
Get over yourself. Do you really think this is your dream alone?
Saray, do as Miclio says.
You can hear him too?
This is our dream. Now, Lila!
Very well. O ye born of the sacred currents of peace,
Nicleo! Milo!
here let our path be forged, that my unquavering incandescence may be as thy purification. Shouldst thou accept this burden, recite aloud your etc.
Etc.?
Now for the Armatus. Mithleo, give Saray your true name!
He already knows.
You bet I do!
Oh my!
Here we go, Nicleo!
Let's end this. Give it your all.
I'm now a magical girl with 2 forms!
This is our Armatus!
I'll do the aiming, Saray.
Alright, I'm counting on you. Ocean Blade!
Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow!
Oh my god!
Wonderful! Wow, that was amazing, you two!
Oh, were you able to remove it?
Now that you mention it, it just came off.
I wonder why.
Does it really matter? Besides, this means that I can now use the Armatus at will, right?
Lost those training wheels. Look at you.
Shut up.
Makes sense. So, that's why you couldn't take it off before.
Nicleo, I wanted to say...
Don't thank me. After all, I merely did this for my own dream.
I know that.
I feel oddly envious. Agreed. Alicia, don't tell me...
Yes. Not only can I hear your voice, I can see you now.
No way! You can see Seraphim now?
I think it just goes to show how strong you've already gotten.
Maybe we do have a fighting chance against this Lord of Calamity.
Saray.
Lila, Nicleo, please accept my sincerest gratitude for saving me.
It was nothing, I assure you. But you're welcome.
I thought we weren't supposed to be thanking you.
Guess there's no need to worry.
All right, the waterfall is just up ahead.
Shepherds ready the power of purification for battle. Seraphim too can access this power if they have a human to channel through. When Saray is the sole human in the party, only one Seraph may join him in battle, but if a human squire joins him, an additional Seraph may also join. When armatized, press L1 again to cancel the armatization. Everyone leveled up! Art, toast for increased into battle action, prevents to increase, increased. Free and free. No. Okay. This time we're gonna go right. Oh, hello.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Drop items. The first enemy you defeat in battle will have a 2x chance of crossing. Twice the chance of dropping items. If you seek a certain piece of equipment, you use the command Focus Attacks to target enemies that drop that item. Nifty.
Saray, look around you.
Ambler. I'll give him that one. Boots. Sup, Lord Friend.
Ray, I'm ready. Ready? It's over. Keep on. It's over. Ready? How's this?
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up.
Sometimes in the future you will likely encounter enemies that seem far too tough to defeat. You may need to level up to battle against such enemies, but it's equally useful to review the knowledge you've gained up until now. You may already hold the key to defeating these formidable foes. Blaze it.
There might be something nearby.
Devil wings.
Still looks plenty pure to me. Hey, Mikleo, do you think you can freeze this water?
Huh? Yeah, don't see why not.
Then freeze it, and let us bring it back to the sanctuary. Ice is highly resistant to being corrupted by malevolence.
Very well. I'll give it a try.
Thank you very much. That should suffice.
Now, before this melts, we'd better take care of our other problem.
What?
Book.
Lila, what was that?
The Earth in Historia. It finally reacted to something.
So that was something real from the past.
Did you see that, Mikleo? He was writing the Celestial Record.
Yeah, that must have been the author.
There are more Earth in Historia where this came from. If we obtain them, surely we can obtain more information about the past.
Oh man, this is too sweet!
This is only the beginning. Don't get so worked up, or you'll just wear yourself out.
Great.
Plonk.
Saray? He's burning up.
This is a result of the pact we made with Mikleo. He'll get better after some rest at the inn.
I'll carry him back. If we want to cool him down, I guess I better make some more ice.
Yes. Alright. I'm going to end it here for the night. And then we will be back on Friday. Goodbye.